Hello, hello. I'm high. I got my brick of cheese too. Mmm. Hi, Butch. God, I was hungry. The wife and I ended up going to this hot dog food truck today. And I mean, I'm not gonna say I regret getting it, but I've had from them before, so I knew. But the wife wanted to try it out. and then after, she's like, anyway. Might make some beans and toast. Nice. I have been on a kick lately with I'm assuming you're over in the EU, because I know beans and toast is like a thing for you guys over there, but not for us so much. But I've been getting a kick out of we have, what do you call it, like fried beans, and you can just get it in a can, and it's got different types. Like some of them are with tomato sauce and whatever. This one's with maple syrup or maple sauce, so it's kind of sweet. And then I mix in some hot dogs. So good, dude, and insane for the protein. Hi guys. The Goblin Hour has begun, because I basically just finished Next Fest. Played all the demos that I wanted to anyway. Hey JXT. Yeah, you changed your profile picture, but I remember the username. How you doing, man? There we go. Now I feel so much better. Ooh, I was hungry. Seem to be getting my my frame issues that happen in Trove sometimes. Probably need to restart my computer from all those Trojan viruses I got from Steam. Oh my god. Never seen D15, I think. Yeah, this is D15. Your guess was correct, because I know it looks the exact same as everywhere else. Wait, what is your style, Astro? Wait. Oh, it's just the same. I thought you had the shark head on for some reason. Yeah, the only real difference with D15 is, oh, there's these special 5-star dungeons. That's it. Same crap. They don't even change the biomes or anything. Hey, Bobby. Yeah. Found out I can't get more light unless I spend 20 mil per star on Mystic. Yup. Yep. Depth cores, man. That's the thing. I don't think I'm gonna get my Mystic maxed out. It's gonna take me like a year till they end up adding some method that makes it like easier. Actually, what day is it? Still Delve Day. Could do a Kraken portal, but nah, I don't feel like it. I know I promised in my last stream I would swap to a magic class, but I already had my video that explained what's going on. Yeah, if you bought depth cores at 7k, then yeah, those would be duped ones. Hopefully you don't get banned, lol. Because otherwise, yeah, they're 25k. They've been 25k for like ever, so I wonder if they just lowered the price today. Which means that there's a couple dupe accounts that are still just chilling in Trove, not doing anything and trying to hide. Oops, I keep forgetting. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's kind of stupid because it's like they ban you under the pretext that you know better. And it's like, bro, I would just think someone's undercutting. Like if I saw depth course for 7k, I'd be like, oh. Is the event today for Halloween? No. So we're gonna have like Luxians here right now for this week, which I assume means that the Halloween event's gonna be next week. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all the items out of it because I'm gonna be gone like pretty soon. To be honest, I still don't understand the new Luxian. Yeah, he's kind of stupid. What's there to understand? You basically go into his dumb world, and it's kind of like there's 3 rings of biomes, or donuts, as I like to call them. And it'll be like, kill a bunch of enemies in the inner ring, then the middle ring, then the outer ring, and you have to keep going back to Luxian over and over to turn in the quest. It's dumb, honestly. But he's got like a bunch of new items out of there that, like there's even some new items that I haven't gotten yet, but I don't really care. Like apparently he's got some new ally that's pretty good. And I don't know. 7k wasn't much duped. Okay, so that's why you didn't get banned. Oh, I see. Yeah, the depth course just spiked because of the... Okay, that makes sense. I live a minute from the Game Ago headquarters and saw a guy protesting. Protesting what? I want my money back. Your game's too pay to win, but I spent all my money. What's he gonna complain about? Like, and Game Ago's under like another company as well. They're not even like in charge anymore. Like they got bought up as far as I know. He was protesting fix the game. Fix which game? Wizard 101 or one of their other weird obscure MMOs that they own? Because Trove's been pretty good, honestly. Like, outside of some serious balancing issues, like in regards to how expensive certain things are, like to craft and so on and so forth. But other than that, I don't have any issues with this update. Not that many anyway. Does anyone still play Wizard 101? Apparently, enough so that they actually just released it on consoles. I still hear people talk about it sometimes. I don't know why, but you know what? I'll leave you to that for a second. I gotta make a key. How many can I make? Oh god, like a billion. All right, another 100 it is. Can you actually like hit detection? Hello? Where'd you go? Speaking of MMOs, I don't know if you guys saw that New World got some pretty substantial updates today. And they also changed it so that their paid DLC is now just free. So that's pretty cool. I reinstalled it, but I don't know if I'll get the chance to play it. I already have like 1 million hours in that game, so I don't know how excited I am to go back to it. But free mounts? Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, one sec, Supra. Let me just get through this dungeon first. Now I'll read your comment. Come on, wings. Okay, recently got level 30, want to upgrade all my gems to Mystic. Most of them are Stellar. Do I need new gems with better stats starting at Radiant, or can I grind items or whatever? Stellar? I mean, if you want to get them to Mystic, you're going to have to upgrade them into Crystal first. Honestly, like, I would only really recommend upgrading your gems if you have them pretty much maxed out. I mean, if you just got a bunch of qubits left over, sure. But that's like a lot of qubits. But generally speaking, like, having your gems maxed out or fully augmented or whatever, like, where they're so good that you don't want to level up a new set, that's why you would upgrade them. No, I'm not gonna, Bobby, you gotta remember that in order for me to play New World with you, I have to start from scratch. Like, I'm down to try out the new content, or at least new to me anyway, but I don't have another 100 hours to grind into that game. My time's too stretched thin with Baby Leon and stuff in the first place. No, I know it's crossplay, but I'm like, to clarify, my old account, I can't play with you. Because that's on like a legacy server. As far as my understanding anyways. So I would have to start a new character on the crossplay server. Because they still got like this weird like old PC servers going kind of thing. I don't know why I keep using my wings. I'm faster on foot. Oh, the servers are just merged? Okay. Yeah, I'll... Cool. If I get to keep my guy, sure. Super, I think your comment got nuked by stupid YouTube because I just see... And also boost the light stat. I didn't see what was before that. Your last message before that was just no problem. I don't know why YouTube's being like that tonight. Very annoying. I mean, it's always like that, but tonight has been especially bad. Hey, forward. Did you say marketing can up Trove's player count by a lot? I mean, I think that a lot of people don't know this game exists. I'll say that. But I don't know if marketing, like, maybe... Like, if Trove was suddenly at the Game Awards, but it's too expensive for some big thing like that. And Trove's kind of one of those games that players are always straddling the line between burnout. I still think this game's like God tier, just in terms of the fact that it's an MMO. And actually one of the better ones. Like, the only one that's kept my attention for this long. The only thing I'm noticing is, since bumping up to Windows 11, performance is not as good. But I don't know if that's Trove. I think that's just Windows 11. The thing is, I know for a fact this game's not optimized for Windows 11, just because the devs kind of, you know, can't really afford to do that. Despite the fact that Windows 11 is now no longer supported, so it's kind of like, uh-oh. How much light do I got? I don't know. Like, what? 12.9 when I had Berserk going off. So almost at the soft cap or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know, Bobby. We'll see. Can I invite you to D15? Do you have enough PR to enter? D15 doesn't have the soft cap. Trove itself kind of has a soft cap. I don't know the exact number, but somewhere around 13k light is when it starts having diminishing returns, apparently. So having over that is just kind of like, you don't want it. There, did that work? Yeah, there we go. That's why so many endgame people are using the Heck Mantis bug ally or whatever. And stuff like that, because it doesn't give as much light, but it gives more crit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Supra. YouTube's deleting your comments for some dumb reason. Because no, I didn't see them. Like, they're invisible to me. If you refresh the page, you'll see your messages just disappear into the void. I don't know why it does it. Like, usually the only thing that I can fathom is you said some word or some combination of words that the bot on YouTube side of thing could be considered like some sort of swear or something. Or a derogatory term, or you know. Just think, like, what would a CEO filter? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I shouldn't say soft cap. Like I keep saying soft cap, but that's I know that's not what it means. It's just using the wrong terminology. But yeah, I got you, Atro. You're right. Yeah, so like Atro's saying, it's not that it like stops being a useful stat. It's just that the stat doesn't end up giving like as high value versus other stats. Like crit damage will end up giving you, I guess, more damage versus getting light over 13k kind of thing. Even then, it's only something that affects like the super end gamers, so it doesn't really matter that much for the average gamer. Ah, yes. It has a logarithmic curve type effect. You guys should do my taxes, or, you know, actually get paid to use that kind of like knowledge instead of figuring out video game stats. Sorry, I appreciate it. Oh, I see. So the D15 has the cap, but depths don't. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, Supra. It's just how YouTube is sometimes. Yeah, the bot or algorithm or whatever. It just sometimes it's just like, hey, I'm gonna send all your comments into the night realm. Why though? I sent that comment into the night realm too. Oh. Yeah, I got a Discord server. It's in the description. The cap in D15 is to prevent us from killing stuff too fast. Why? Why though? I want to kill things faster. That's fun. But whatever. Thanks for letting me leech. Yeah, no problem, man. I don't care. Hopefully you end up getting some good gems and stuff out of it. Don't forget to save those boxes for gem day. If that's why you're chilling here. No, I know, dude. One-shotting everything with Shadowhunter was so fun in the early areas. Because then you can just go up to a dungeon and bam, 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 everything's dead. But at least, like, now that I got my maxed out gems, like, well, almost maxed out, I can at least still handle here on my Shadowhunter. It's still not as good as some of the era classes, but I feel like, unfortunately, I'm gonna kind of be on this guy again, to the dismay of a lot of people watching, I'm sure. He's on that guy again? Yes, I am. How do you, Atro, how do people end up figuring out the darkness stat on enemies? Is it in like the game's core code? D15 enemies have between 19k and 20.5k darkness, which is actually the same darkness as Nightmare Difficult Delves. The light scale is the same. Oh, okay, so it doesn't have a cap in here. Okay. It's sent to the player's client every time an enemy is loaded. Interesting. Okay, no wonder you guys can figure all that stuff out, because I was wondering, like, what? People have mods to read and display the data? Oh. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Because I was wondering how, like, you were saying things so as a matter of fact, and I was just like, is this just, like, really good theorization and stuff? But it's like, no, you actually have the data. Like the Trove end gamers. That's, okay, that's cool. Not for me, it's way too nerdy for me. It's too complicated for my brain. I'm just like, I like shoot things, you know? But that's dope, man. Why do you like Shadowhunter? Cause I could shoot things! That's how I sound in all my streams, right guys? I'll let you guys do that last thing just cause... Oh, yeah, sorry, Rex. Smurfin already answered, but yeah, basically like... So when you upgrade your gems on Gem Day, it's cheaper to upgrade them. That's why. Also, hi to you guys in the Twitch chat. I honestly wasn't even sure I was live on Twitch. How old is this game? I don't know. I've been playing for 11 years, but there was like the alpha and the beta before then, so... Even though they had their 10-year anniversary. Probably since the launch. Even though the game launched like 15 times. Is there anything in this game you can't solo? I mean, super deep delves. But no, generally speaking, that's what kind of happened with this update, is I can just solo everything now. The issue is that if I want to end up doing like Kraken portals and deep delves in general, I can't really do that on my Shadowhunter. Because he's just not strong enough in his scaling. Which is unfortunate. Most of all, it's the combat block. I'm sure I could kill stuff down there. Just found this game 2 days ago. Started on the Tomb Raider, nice. Still kind of lost on here. Yeah, I know. The game doesn't do the best job with its tutorial, despite the fact that the developers more recently overhauled the tutorial and are very proud of it and think that it's actually good. But it doesn't teach you like the fundamentals of the game. And I mean, if you search up my channel, I've got like thousands of videos on Trove's individual systems. I'm not saying that as an advertisement or anything. I'm just saying if there's one thing that I would recommend, it's my starter guides. That can kind of help alleviate the fact that everything's so overwhelming. But in short, I mean, there's a lot of different systems in the game, but it all just boils down into doing dungeons, doing delves, or fighting Leviathan bosses, which are exclusive to some of the end game biomes. Otherwise, everything else is just chasing mastery. So like getting dragons or whatever. upgrading gems and stuff. It's either chasing mastery or increasing your power rank, which all still kind of plays back into the combat, but I'm just saying, like, it's not as overwhelming as it seems initially. Resets in 4 minutes. Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, I truly am playing during the goblin hours. Yikes. I don't have flux to upgrade them gems. Oh yeah, then just loot collect them outright. D15 topside Leviathan actually has the same placeholder stats as the D13 Leviathan, because if they use Leviathan multipliers on D15 base enemy, it would be impossible to defeat it. Yeah, that's what I assumed. I figured it didn't scale properly, because we're not that strong yet. How can some people jump higher without this as their primary dragon? Because it's an area of effect. So if I use the dragon and there's a bunch of people nearby, they'll get the jump effect. I remember I was super excited to reach 25k power rank. Now I'm looking at your 56k. Hey man, it's all individual. Chase your own goals, you know. I'm a freak who's been playing this game like for how long? And even then I'm not maxed out. Because Mystic Gear is just too expensive and too time consuming for me. And it's too boring. Like, yes, I can solo the Kraken portal now, but it's still not the funnest. Yeah, also you can use the repel runes for jump height. Yeah, thanks for mentioning. Because that might also be what other people are doing. It's just runes in general. Yesterday I downloaded the game on my PS5. Nice. Have fun crashing. Unless they finally fixed that. I remember that's what happened whenever I played it on PS5. The game doesn't even run on the Switch too. It just goes to a black screen. Well, that's not true. It just, all the assets are invisible for some reason. Weird, because the Switch 2's just got the NVIDIA chip in there, but I hope one day they fix it, because I would love to play Trove on the go. Although it would be dangerous. No, I should prioritize the good, like, tomes. Actually, so long as I don't swap worlds, we'll be fine. Did I win? Oh, that wasn't a boss. I don't think I'm using Bard subclass, am I? Yeah, I am. Okay, never mind, I am. I don't know why I'm using the Bard subclass, because I should just be using the Solarian one. Yeah, Atro, no, I don't know why I was using the Bard subclass. I really don't. I think I was... I don't know. Maybe I thought it was just stronger or something. Who knows? Let me actually see. I'm dealing roughly like 18.2 or something. Is there an enemy here? 13. Yeah, significantly stronger. Jeez. Why was I using the Bard? I think because I was just using it on like one of the area classes, so I just thought, like, I don't know. My dad brain is very strong these days. That's my excuse. Been a ton of fun. But yeah, my brain is like fried. More so, you know what? I keep using dad brain as the excuse. It's not dad brain, it's because I've been stocking up all my videos and stuff. Like, I'm so burnt out. But thankfully, I got everything pretty much done for my trip. Now all I gotta do is just schedule the upload, so I gotta like look at my calendar and do all that stuff. I play on Xbox. As far as I've heard, Xbox runs better. Probably because it's on Windows. But I just remember on PS5, like, the game ran well, but it almost ran like too well. So there'd be like these issues where you would load into a new world and the game would just explode. Oh, are we? Oh. Bar's the best subclass for Solarian itself since it can't use its own subclass. Oh. Then why was I using it? I was using it on Barb as well, but I don't know. Yeah, if there was mod support for consoles, that'd be huge. Hey, Rodney. Hey, Samurai Fox. Been a while, man. How you been? How's baby? Yeah, he's doing good. He's becoming, like, a lot more fun. Not that he, like, wasn't already, but, you know, before it was just kind of, like, baby life. Taking care of baby. And I mean, that's still the case, but now he's, like, laughing a lot more, and I can, you know, have fun with him. Today was the first day I took him on a bike ride. We didn't go anywhere. We just ran around the parking lot, but we got like a baby seat for the bike. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Because during the day when I'm taking care of him, I'm usually just going out for like long walks, hikes almost, just around the block and stuff. Because I can't really go too far. But I'll usually like, you know, go grab a coffee at McDonald's, take the long way home, and then if he's not hungry, I'll head back out again with him and the dogs, him in the cart, so that he falls asleep. But now with the bike seat, it's like, oh, now I can go a lot further out. I could, you know, once I figure out a good route and once my cardio is back up, I could go visit my parents or, you know, even go visit my brother and stuff. Just opens up a lot more options. But unfortunately, a lot of the bike trails from us are kind of annoying and take us onto the highway, so I gotta figure out some alternate routes. And then long term, eventually, I'd love to get like a trailer for the back of the bike for the dogs to go in, and then it would just be like, oh, hell yeah. But that kind of seemed like a luxury that we didn't really want to invest in at the moment. And then I would have to eventually start packing food for me, and yeah, it'll be fun. But I might go biking with him tomorrow. We'll see. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. I will post about it in a vlog soon. Hopefully I can get the next vlog done before I'm leaving for my trip. I'm hoping to get my workout video done before my trip too, but we'll see. Max PR now, I think, is like 59.1, 59.4. I don't remember the exact number. But you're never going to see me reach it because, haha, Mr. Gear. Maxed out, Mr. Gear. How can I join the leech again? I crashed. I mean, can you not just join me again? I think you can just friend me and join me, right? Or I could just invite you. Are we ever gonna get cross progression? No, I don't think so. I mean, the devs say never, but like, it's a very complicated thing to add to a video game after the fact when it's not designed for it. And frankly speaking, I don't think Trove's making the kind of money. Clicked it. The kind of money that they would need for something like that. Like, Warframe added it, but that's just because Warframe makes bank. Hey, Vash. In your opinion, what's the easiest class to play for the first character that does well? Boomer's a starting class, right? Just take Boomer. Yeah, Candy Barber Gunslinger. I mean, frankly speaking, you can kind of just choose whatever class you want. It just depends on the playstyle, and it's pretty easy to craft a lot of the starter classes. Boomer's just kind of like the unanimous, like he's a very standard class in terms of like Trove's design. Which is probably why I like the weirder, you know. But you can main anything, basically. It only really comes into play like at the super end game, but even then, like it's very like picky. So I don't know, just pick the class that you think looks cool, man. Don't worry too much about like, oh, did I pick the right one? There's no wrong one, and long term you'll end up getting them all anyway. Servers are struggling a bit, so crossplay probably would cause them to crash more often. No, the crashing isn't their servers. Their servers are, I don't know if you were here for the update, like their servers have been stable as hell since they changed them to physical server. I'll only rubber band like maybe once or twice a week now. It's actually insane. And even when it happens, like I get annoyed because I'm used to how it used to be where you rubber band like bad, but here it's just like, oh, I rubber banded a little bit. I still think they need to continue focusing on optimization, that's for sure, but I think they are, so we should be fine. Oh yeah, what is the new Chaos Chest item? I mean, there might be some Luxian stuff. What the heck is that? Is that a bouncing mount? That's so weird. That's so weird for Trove. Hmm. It's a flying bouncing mount? Really? Alright, I might have to get that. Just because mastery. My candy barb's at 107 mil HP. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. Like, for a starting class, I don't know, man. Because it's all just about personal preference. But yeah, I guess in most cases, like, I say Boomer just because he can last throughout the whole game, but I think that's an old narrative. Personally, I'd recommend Barb. He's just so fun, and he just hits like a truck. But again, it's subjective, you know? Believe it or not, there are people that like the Bard. So. Who knew? I didn't know Minecraft will collaborate with this game. I wish Trove would have collabs, dude. Genuinely. I'm honestly shocked that anybody doesn't just use Shadow Hunter. Kind of weird when you think about it. Whoa! Speaking of Minecraft, there are some Minecraft builds and some clubs, but those clubs I don't even remember anymore, unless I think Google Translate had them. Maybe that was the one that had the pixel art. Says I can't join you because of server testing. What? That's weird. Maybe because the world reset? Like the server restarted already? I assume. What UI mods are you using? Well, I don't know. I have it all in my Discord. There's quite a few that I'm using. Main mandatory one I'd say would be the one I use for the hotbar, just because it has proper cooldown for everything and blah blah blah. And then otherwise the auto easy happy UI is the character sheet. Use a class token from the tutorial on Knight and he seems okay. Knight's powerful, he's just really boring. I mean, unless you like holding left click, because that's literally his highest damage. His other abilities aren't balanced in a way that they're useful, which kind of sucks. That said, if you end up getting, there's a particular crystal ring effect, I forget what it's called, that will allow you to get a movement speed buff when you cast your number 1 ability. And if you don't get your class gem, the Knight can zoom. Because you can just spam that dash and then also get a movement speed buff. But combat-wise, there's not much point in using anything other than just left click everything. I wish Knight would get like a visual overhaul and just be like more like a Knight instead of a teapot. What tier of world is this? Oh, we're in D15. Highest difficulty. We're just focusing on these dungeons that spawn in D15 because it gives specific resources that you can't get anywhere else. I mean, you can get them in other places, but... Oh, is that why, Atro? Because our biome changed already? Oh, okay. Why doesn't the text just reflect that? And just say, like, that the world is closed? Overcharges the crystal ring effect for Knight. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I can hop into a new one. Yeah, new biomes. I see. We need a new class. I wish, dude. And a good one that I can actually main because it's so fun that I want to main it over other classes. Yes, please. Something that I want to actually main over Shadowhunter would be glorious. You know, the next class is gonna be like a clown or some goofball, like where he, I don't know, where he reaches into a bag and throws plastic utensils at you or something stupid. His right click, he farts and jumps up in the air like Wario. That's the new class, the janitor. Eventually his crystal ring effect just gives him BO, so enemies in his proxy die from poison, rather than giving us a witch doctor. Or like a plague doctor class that throws poison potions. What? What's happening? This game is broken? Whatever. Anyway. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, hello. Yeah, get over here. That was so weird. We need more costumes for Shadowhunter. I don't know about that. He's got a good variety. I think there's, like, Solarian is still kind of at a point where I think he needs more costumes. Yeah, words. Imagine if this game had its own animation story. Yeah, I made an animation story for Trove. It's called Gonda versus Winston, and it was at the height of Overwatch popularity. It's canon too. What about a class that only deals area of effect damage and no direct damage? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Wouldn't that just be the same thing though? Like, unless you mean like it would leave like a puddle on the ground, for example. And then so long as the enemy is inside that. I don't know. Add pump blocks to the fun factory so players can pump out the water and drain the depths. That'd be actually, dude, that just gave me an idea. Like imagine if, you know, similar to a roguelite that has like, you go in the dungeon, you end up earning the currency or whatever. And then like imagine if you ended up grinding the depths, and as you grinded the depths, you ended up like upgrading, I don't know, parts of your submarine or something. That would slowly end up like customizing the world, like the depth portal. I mean, frankly speaking, that would be just great for delves in general, where you could just customize them. They already kind of have the precedent for it with the Casa Catastra. I use Knight in D15, then Boomer in the depth delves because it's an easy transfer of the same weapon. Yes. That's what I should be doing with my Shadowhunter to Boomer, except I like the sword better, but I don't have a good sword, so. Why don't you use repel runes for more light? Because they're expensive and I don't care. I'm just using the empty runes to get my runes up is all. The AoE class would have like a splash effect, and you could chain and stack specific ones with specific enemies to deal increased damage. Yeah, I mean, again, cool, I'll take it. Elemental reaction class, yes. There's a lot of things at this point that I would accept in Trove as far as like a new class. I would just take a new class, please, and thank you. I still think we should get a new class every year. But, nope. I think it's just too difficult for them to develop them that rapidly. Which is a shame. What about an alchemist who throws potions? Yeah, that's what I was already saying with the Plague Doctor idea. Where he'd have a bunch of potions on his belt and he throws them and then it's like a corrosive acid or something. And then he could have the fart cloud. But I get this sentiment about an alchemist as well, where he would just throw different types of potions with different status effects and stuff. Could be cool. The problem is, no matter what, whatever we think about, whatever we theorize, because we've done this many times, many times before, whatever they end up adding is just going to be another generic humanoid loser. So, we're not going to get a badass class. I will be pleasantly surprised and eat my words if we do. But we're not going to get like a werewolf class, for example. I mean, we kind of got Lancer, but I mean like an actual werewolf that uses its claws. Maybe in his human form, he's Van Helsing and has like a shotgun or a crossbow or something. I would like to see another healer class. Or if they came up with more class gems. Yeah, class gems would be cool. I've thought about that as well, like, rather than coming up with a new class, if they could just come up with some more options for class gems. I think it would also be really neat. I know they would never do it, but I think it'd be neat if they ended up giving us, like a class gem that we could fill in every slot. You know? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Wouldn't a werewolf literally just be a Vanguard reskin? No, because in my eyes, it would like have a dash ability where it runs on all fours, maybe like a leap attack or a berserk mode. Probably focused on bleeding. Not that we have that in Trove, but we do have damage over time effects, so same thing. I just want a new class, bro. I'll take anything at this point, even like a what was the Venom line? A turd in the wind. Hey, where is? A healer class would be neat, but I just don't see how that would work in Trove because healers and Trove, like, both of those words combined don't really make sense to my brain. What about a class gem that makes the knight handsome? Turns him into Giga Chad. Removes his other ability so all he can do is just swipe. I'd take it. Is the befriended Kraken spawn really that rare? How can you find it and it's worth 30 mil? There's a what? Oh, a tradable version of the crafted. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Ugh. Yeah, just like, okay. Where is he? Why is my compass not pointing to me? Where the idiot is. Oh, for goodness sakes. It's right here. Like, why? Okay. What do you think of Luxian Trials? I think that they started out really cool and then the devs kind of nerfed them into the ground and made them very boring. Which is unfortunate because, again, they started out quite promising. I would like to see more healers and role-based content. Yes, there's a lot of things that I would like to overhaul with Trove if I could. In my dream world, gear would get an overhaul so it actually had more meaning and instead was focused on the loot grind of rare drops and, you know, drops that have higher percentage of stat values and stuff that you could get like set items or legendaries for your class. Give you different effects. And then also have, I think the simplest thing that they could implement for Trove that wouldn't really make the game overly complicated would be if it had Borderlands damage types. I've mentioned this before, but basically, like, there would be electric damage. Maybe, you know, maybe you could build your character towards specific elements, and electric damage would break through enemy shields. Corrosive damage would end up melting armor, and then physical damage would just be like raw damage to their health once both of those bars are out of the way. Something like that. Again, it's just a spitball idea, so. But I'd love it if the combat had like a little bit more to, maybe not even the combat, but more so like the loot grind, you know? It's not enough that it's like, oh, get a mystic bow and max it out. It's like, bro, how about I can end up getting like a super rare, like legendary bow that makes my shadow hunter shoot even faster or something like that. Essentially the same as like more class effects, but it would be tied to like specific gear. Maybe that's my old Diablo blood. Or even Destiny, you know, like as much as Destiny 2 is like a wash now. They managed to get the loot right. I don't think anyone's gonna question that. But then, yeah, more to what you're saying, Vash, as well, with different class roles, not only just damage. Maybe there could be someone that would heal or a buffer. I think one of the biggest problems with Trove in terms of like, oh, the Chloromancer's a healer. It's like, you gotta aim at them and shoot at them specifically. You know, look at how TF2 handles their medic. You just kind of shoot in the direction. Or you just lock onto them, hold left click, and then your beam is just stuck on that player. Yeah, Vash is in the Twitch chat. Because yes, reminder guys, we're on Twitch and YouTube. That's why I'm not just talking to the voices in my head. Although they're there too. They say hi. Oh, that was 2 bosses. I accidentally pulled him. Takes a long time to do a daily with just these dungeons, huh? Oh my god, alright, fine, I'll consume a flask. Good lord. Sorry, I just want to get my star bar done. And then maybe wrap up, because I gotta try and get some sleep tonight. Don't want to be too tired in the morning. Also, I gotta edit some videos. No surprise. Hello, Squidward. I had a family. Well, there, I just killed his husband. Now he doesn't have a family anymore. Woo! Woo! Excuse me, can you die already? What the heck are you doing? Sometimes they just take forever, like, man. No, I know whereas, that's what I'm saying. Like, Destiny's just done now. Dev's just killed it. Funny too, because a lot of people's sentiment was like after the last expansion or whatever for Destiny, the story ended. So most people just kind of moved on from there. And kind of had the thought that they would be working on Destiny 3, but nope. And I mean, Xbox is just firing everyone, so. I know Bungie's under like PlayStation, but I'm assuming Sony's probably just gonna like, I don't know, liquidate them soon. Because I know they're not getting their money back from them. Unless they already did from Destiny, who knows. I usually like to go with the classes that are the least used, which is why I'm going to main Ice Age. You mean Bard? People still use Ice Age, especially in the Delves. You're not going to see them as much in the world, though, that's for sure. I mean, honestly, main whatever you want. I tend to kind of have that thought process as well. Like, I don't main things because they're popular. I mean, let's be real. I'm the one who made Shadowhunter what it is. But wow, we got a couple of C5s out of there. Oh my god, who cares? Vash was saying Ice Age isn't used. Oh, gold chaos chest, nice. Oh, and a Starfire Dragon. What the heck is this luck? It's nothing I need, but damn. Crazy. All right, give me where's that stupid, oh my god. They gotta fix this crafting table, man. There's a reason they put everything in the legacy tab, and now for some reason it's like, oh, here we go again. Yeah, that's cheap. 100 mastery. What? Oh, my somber souls again. Another 100 mastery. What? And a mastery rank, like, nice. This is a mount. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, I remember seeing someone with this, and I just kind of didn't care. Because I'm dead inside. That's a really cool mount. Anyway, there's like no shading to this. How did this get in? This is so odd. That's a weird one. I don't get it. Looks like a... Well, you don't want to know what I think it looks like. Okay, guys. I think that's a good time to call it. Thank you for coming out. I know it was a very chill, kind of relaxed, as I mentioned in my video earlier yesterday. This is probably going to end up being the theme over the next few weeks, because I'm still just trying to get everything set up for my trip. But tonight I was like especially exhausted because I just finished the Steam Next Fest where I played like 20 games or something in one sitting. Not really, because most of them just didn't work. But anyways. Yeah, I'll answer a couple more questions here. Brayton, your comment got deleted because I just see, please answer, and that's it. Also, I did mention earlier, what do I think about the Luxian trials? They're boring. When they initially were adding them, they were actually quite fun, and then they nerfed them into the ground as always. The main reason for Luxian trials is so that you can get Luxian's items. It's Luxian with extra steps, and no surprise, pay to win. Anytime they end up overhauling stuff, it's just so that they can add some sort of cash shop to it, which is unfortunate. Oh, that must be the Luxian items. Oh, there's quite a few new items to Luxian's trial. Interesting. So we got a new ally. Yeah, that's the ally that I heard about. It's got really good stats. The new mount. Another weird mount. I guess that's it. Maybe I could grind those. But Luxian trial is so boring, I don't know if I care. One day I'll have to, but yeah. It's not that bad though. Love this game so much, but life got in the way and I haven't played in forever. Feel like I'm so behind now. Behind what? Just play. If you want to play it, just play it. And if it doesn't click for you, well, there you go. It's not a race, man. We're all racing to the grave. So it's about enjoying and living in the moment. Who cares if, oh, this guy's stronger than me. Oh, hey, cool. I got the mastery wings. I didn't even notice that. All right, let's see what these look like. Why is my character slightly off the ground? He was. That was weird. Ugh. Is this the quill Abraham Lincoln used to sign the Declaration of Independence? I don't know American history. Shush. I mean, I'm... Alright, at least it's unique. Well, you're never gonna see those wings again. Anyways, guys, appreciate you coming out. Have a good one.